Hey there, Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Moon, Sagittarius Rising. Welcome to your reading for August 22nd through the 28th. I'm sorry it started and I had the wrong date and I didn't want anyone to click off thinking it was wrong. All right, so here we go. We start off this week. This is a week where we're going to really want to create a plan. There's a lot of reasons why you're going to want to create this plan. You're going to have about 6 weeks to work it and rework it, and then you really need to start working it, like rework the plan, but then you need to start acting on the plan. We are going to have a new moon at the end of this week, and it comes with a very nicely unaspected moon to it, so you can really decide how you want to change your life on the day-to-day basis in any arena of your life that you choose, wherever you're feeling the need, the pressure to change. That moon becomes full on February 24th, 2024. So it's 18-month cycle. That moon is really busy, and that moon wants you to really be ready to let something go, to move forward. So it could be if you're working on a business and it's when you launch it, or a product line, or it's the completion of a major cycle so you can step into a new cycle. Maybe you complete your schooling and you step to the next level or something. There's something going on that is very major. And so this is your opportunity to start thinking about that. That sun moves into Virgo at 11:16 p.m. on Monday. Monday and Tuesday we have the moon in Cancer. And the moon in Cancer says the gift of neutrality and childlike devotion. So the gift of neutrality says balance is at play in your work, in all the aspects of your life. And so with the sun moving into Virgo, that makes a lot of sense to bring things into balance. It's the yin and the yang coming in. And then this childlike devotion. You are a multi-talented, complex being. Embrace and love who you are. And so it's about letting yourself shine. Not holding back from who you are, like really shining, stepping up. This week has got some beautiful energy for that. And then the moon is going to move into fellow fire sign there of Leo at 9:09 a.m. on Wednesday. So Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And for you, you have adaptability, your superpower, and risk, and discrimination. And this is the discrimination of being able to discern and decide, is this risk worth it? And being able to adjust and adapt. And so again, we're back to kind of like that planning stage of something, but also as the moon is winding down its phase for this past cycle, it's kind of we do the little reflecting, we do the little recharging of our energy, and we look things over. And so part of, I think, your planning is going to be a risk assessment in your ability to move and adjust and adapt to where it is that you want to be now, what works for you. So Mercury moves into Libra during this time, and it's getting ready. It's already in shadow. It's getting ready to go retrograde, and so it is good to be thinking about all the different options. Well, I'm going to want another card for that. So you're definitely looking at, I think it is that you are just looking at options. We have here the Seven of Cups for when the moon moves into, when the moon moves into Virgo, and that's Friday evening, 8:25 p.m. These are all Eastern Daylight Time, so be sure to adjust for your time zone. So this Seven of Cups, the Seven of Cups is the card. The rest are clarifiers for it, but there are 3 major arcanas that came for clarifying for the Seven of Cups. And so this is where you have this discrimination, this choosing carefully from the array of objects and opportunities that are there. We do have the rainbow. I think it represents in this one more like not so much the pot of gold, but is like your chakras really lighting up and getting to alignment in a way that brings you into unity, allows you to be neutral when all of your stuff is in balance. It's about, there's a balancing energy. So it's clarified with this Five of Swords. So walking away from the cups that definitely don't work for you. So that's part of that discrimination process. There's the Justice. Again, the balancing, the need to bring balance. So we definitely have a balancing energy for you this week, where you just are sorting out what's worth your time and energy and what is not, and being willing to walk away from the things that do not work for you. We have the Hierophant, which in here is called unity. It's the unity consciousness. It's also about bringing yourself completely into alignment, right? Becoming very unified with who you are. Do the actions that you take in the world align with your big goal, your big dream, your goal, whatever it is you're trying to do. This Seven of Cups actually says stop procrastinating. And so, again, it is about deciding what you're going to plan your project on. If you've been waffling around, you've been doing the risk assessment, this is do the right thing for the right reason. Do the right thing for the right reason. So stop procrastinating, choose what you want, and the right reason is what brings you joy, what brings you happiness. That is the best compass to work with. And is it for the best and the highest good of all? When you have the Five of Swords, this is somebody who says, I'm going to do what I want to do and I don't really care about anyone else. That's not really doing something for the right reason, right? So, but sometimes we choose to do things and other people don't like it. And that doesn't mean that it's not the right thing to do. It really depends on your discernment. Is what you're doing best in the long run? And if you feel joy because you know what you're doing is going to serve the greater good, that's fabulous. If you're doing it because you're stepping over someone's to get to the top, you might want to rethink that a little. It doesn't really sound like Sagittarius to me, though. So I feel like you would have to have something else strong in your chart that would be pushing that kind of a response. So there has been a little bit of an overanalyzing situation going on here. Oh, my nose starts itching when I say that, but you also have the Sun. And so I think the clarity comes in when you choose to do. It says your plans will work out perfectly, amazing ideas that lead to rewards and commendation, gratitude for blessings in life, and do the right thing for the right reasons. Do the right things for the right reasons. And I think when you figure out what it is you're trying to accomplish, I think then you know what it is that you're trying to do here and you make the right choices. So let's take a look at the other. Oh, wow. You have here the Six of Cups as the key to the situation. So again, it is going back to what brings you the joy and the happiness, but also feels like there might be an opportunity to really connect in with some soul family this week. And just really, oh, that Five of Swords showed up again. The Five of Swords showing up again. So, a lot of cards here I've seen multiple times this week. So there's some definite regular overlying energy, but the Six of Cups being in the key to the situation. Again, it's what is going to bring you joy this week. That's what's really important. The overall energy here is Eight of Wands. This is being really busy, but you know what's interesting is this Eight of Wands, she looks like she's a magician. And she's manifesting. She is choosing to bring in the opportunities and the information, and she is focusing on what she wants, and it's almost as though those opportunities are then going to drop in your lap, which is going to make you a little busy. Virgo season wants you to bring it all into an organized manner, though. Remember, that's generally what happens with Virgo season. So you have here the Queen of Pentacles as where you've been thinking a lot about things, and so that makes sense, right? We're going into this time of wanting to grow and build something in a very orderly fashion that really can have some legs on it. It takes nurturing, and so there's an idea I think that you've been dreaming about. What has been struggling for you? Where you've been, the obstacles, the Strength card. This could be your actual physical strength, but I feel like it's been more like strength of the decision-making, strength of willpower, choosing what you want and determining that is what you're going to go for. The High Priestess has also been an area where you've been having a little trouble connecting in, so I think listening to your intuition has been a bit of a struggle, which makes sense when you have the Seven of Cups. It's like there's so many options. Which one do I choose? Which one do I have enough fortitude to? It is going to be a marathon, not a sprint. And so it's something that I think that when you look at it, you're like, I am not sure. How do you transform the situation? We have the Seven of Wands. Now, the Seven of Wands, she's got her charts and her graphs out. She feels like she's being challenged and she's trying to present to someone else her ideas in a way that is concise. And so I want to say that although I don't think it's important that everybody is on board. It might be important that a certain somebody is on board, the soulmate energy. And so being able to clearly define for yourself what are your reasons for the choices that you're making. So that if you need to explain it further down the road, I don't think you need to explain it this week, but I think that you have a lot of clarity of what the why is. Why are you doing? Why are you making the choice? Why are you walking away from what it is that you're doing? I think if you're very clear on your own personal why, then it makes it easy for you to withstand the darts and the arrows that are thrown at you from others. The Five of Swords. The Five of Swords here in the action to take. So here we've got somebody who is very happy and excited, and everybody else is kind of looking at her a little bit with jealousy. So I want to say don't begrudge someone else their success, right? If they can do it, you can do it too. Every time, right? But it feels more like you might be the person that other people are aiming at. And it's important that you find the balance. It looks like you've been working hard on something, and not everybody's on board. And the gift of neutrality means you don't worry about what other people think about what I do. This is none of my business, right? You have to allow yourself to walk away from the negative, lower vibrational energies and chase your own sun. Go after what it is that you want. So, in the area of manifesting abundance, which could be emotional, financial, spiritual, whatever, you have the Magician. And if you wanted a card for manifesting abundance, this is great, right? So this says, again, this is that energy that we have coming in with this new moon. This energy of, yes, okay, I have everything I need on the table. I need to choose what I'm going to use to focus my energy. And it's the focus of will again. I really think that's what the Strength card is about, is the focus of will. In the heart space, you have the Four of Wands. This is building something in your heart that feels stable, that you feel passionate, that you feel joy about. The outgoing card here is the Four of Swords. And so that's that balance. We're going back to the balance. The balance, the need to balance your actions with what you want long term. Again, this new moon in Virgo, how do you bring balance into your day-to-day activities around some certain sector of your life? If you are a Sagittarius rising, it could easily be around where you are in your financial, your work, your career arena, because that would be your 10th house activities. But it could be anywhere in your chart. So here we have, again, this do your part to light up the universe. This is definitely about you following your dream, following the joy and the passion in your heart, doing this for the right reason. That's your part. Your part is, are you manifesting joy? This is for that new moon. This is that long 18-month cycle. This is where you want to choose things that bring joy to you, but also will benefit those around you. Doing the right thing for the right reason. You have the gray squirrel. Find new ways of solving problems. Find new ways where, again, you thinking outside of the box and not necessarily I want to say defend your problem solving. Like, be really confident. I really can't encourage you enough to open up and be really confident. That is Archangel Raphael energy, and we have Mother Mary energy here, and we have also Archangel Gabriel and Mother Mary showing up again here. So open your heart. Keep your heart open no matter what, this little donkey spirit here. And don't let other people's negative opinions influence you unduly. Do it for the right reason. Does it resonate in your heart space? If it does, then build a plan that will allow you to actually manifest it into 3D, into reality. It's really a nice reading. Probably the nicest one I've done all day. So good for you. All right, so Sagittarius, you guys take good care of yourselves. I'm on Facebook every day. I'll go through, there's a lot happening astrologically this week, and so I'll go through the details of that. You can catch that over there. And on Sunday, I premiere a video for the overall energy for the week, and you can join me in the live chat. It would be fun. I would love to see you there. That's at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time in the U.S. You guys take good care. Oh, and one programming note. I am going to put the name of the channel back to Moon Directed. There's reasons for it. I will make a video at some point explaining it, but I'm excited about reclaiming the Moon Directed name. All right, you guys take good care, and I'll talk to you soon.